She laughed when God made her a promise, and she laughed again when He kept it. But between those two laughs was a lifetime of waiting. Before she was called Sarah, she was Sarai, wife of Abraham, traveling through deserts, living in tents, following a promise that didn't seem to include her. God told Abraham, "You will be the father of nations," but Sarah had no child. Years passed, then decades. Imagine watching everyone else's life move forward, while yours feels paused. In that culture, barrenness wasn't private pain, it was public shame. Sarah tried to fix what heaven seemed to delay. She gave her servant Hagar to Abraham so he could have a son. And when that plan worked, it didn't feel like victory. It felt like loss. Because the ache wasn't just for a baby, it was for her promise. Then one day, visitors came. They said, "Next year, Sarah will have a son." From inside the tent, she laughed. Not because she was cruel, not because she didn't believe in God, but because hope, after that long, sounds ridiculous. She was 90 years old, 90, and she gave birth to a son. They named him Isaac, which means laughter. But this time, the laughter was different. It wasn't doubt, it was joy. Sarah said, "God has brought me laughter, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me." The woman who once hid in the tent now held the promise in her arms. Her back was older, her hands were wrinkled, but her faith had muscle. She became fiercely protective of Isaac, because when you wait that long for something, you guard it. Her story changed from shame to fulfillment, from silence to celebration. Sarah lived 127 years. When she died, Abraham wept for her deeply. He purchased the cave of Machpelah as her burial place, the first legal piece of the promised land their family owned. Think about that. The woman who once felt empty became part of the foundation of a nation. She died not as the barren one, but as the mother of promise. Sarah's life wasn't fast. It wasn't flashy. It was long waiting, hard lessons, imperfect decisions, and a miracle that came late but not too late. She laughed twice, once in doubt, once in fulfillment. And maybe that's the message. The first laugh doesn't cancel the promise. Sometimes it just means you've been waiting a long time.